us. The next insight we're going to hear from Mr. Bayan. So Mr. Bayan is from Community Based Tourism Jawi Jawi, Solo. So Mr. Bayan, are you ready now?
Ready.
All right, so time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, autonomy community. From from Dr. Sari, Dr. Kayatul, and Alquran. I am Buya CEO of Community Based Tourism in Jawi-Jawi. With me, Mr. Boy and Mr. Dasu. Thank you for this opportunity. I would like to celebrate this time. We would like to report. We had very strict development in our village before pandemic. But COVID did not make significant change. About 30% drop from tourists who like to have drinking and most of them local people. Thank you, and I love to hear from Thailand. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Mr. Bayan. That was a very in different situation. So even though in pandemic COVID-19, community-based in tourism Jawi Jawi is still running, even though it's only 30% decrease. Good luck, Mr. Bayan.
What's happening in overseas markets, what's happening in Jakarta, to get people at least thinking about what's going to happen when the market starts again. Certainly, this comes from my trip to Padang last. there's some wonderful things to promote to people. This is the photo on the left-hand side is the ladder of knives. I don't know if you can see it, but each of these rungs in the ladder is a knife that you stand on to climb the ladder. Over here on the right, bottom right, you'll see people dancing on glass. Very interesting. Wow, experiences. This is a wonderful thing. This is in the middle. There's a photo of me and I think Dr. Sari and some other colleagues dressed in traditional costume. Again, something which for me was very memorable. On the top right, you can't see it, but this is a place where you can see monkeys gathering coconuts from the trees. I thought that was pretty good, and it's certainly something which I understand has some interest in the domestic market. Perhaps that's something that you can talk about and promote to the local market. And here in the middle, you have one of my colleagues learning the martial arts that we've seen in the videos. There's lots of interesting things, both for international people, but also for domestics that I think you should cater for. To continue to promote your region internationally, there's a number of things. The digital economy, the digital distribution systems are very powerful. Some museums are actually allowing virtual trips of the Louvre, for example, and maybe that's something you can do for your museum. Huh? Another thing that is very interesting, these days you can use a combination of 3D scanning and virtual reality technology to take you to places that you can't normally see inside. Now, here's the Japanese tunnels, and you can visit these, but you can't go into the whole complex. And perhaps one way of enhancing this, which might be interesting for local people, it certainly would be for international people when they can travel, is a virtual or augmented reality experience, perhaps that is part of this real life experience. There's so much more, though. I found an example. I've been doing some work on Portuguese forts in Sri Lanka, and there are a number of these examples of colonial heritage around the whole of Asia, Southeast Asia, and here is an example in near Padang. I haven't been there.